If we were talking about kind of day-to-day retail clients, it's not the kind of first topic that's raised, more so with our, say, contract clients and new build projects where there's the kind of legislations and rules that we need to abide by. That's more often where it's a kind of conversation starter or it's a part of the specification. But what I would say, it just comes as a part of our planning process. Firstly, things like our warehouse being PEFC certified and kind of abiding by all the sustainability rules in terms of wood sustainability. And then even in terms of our suppliers of furniture. So if we look at our German manufacturers, they are one of the first companies to be climate neutral and also having positive CO2 balancing. So it's a great thing to have behind us. And even with one of our traditional in-frame manufacturers, what they do every time a order is confirmed, they plant a tree in the name of the client and they produce a certificate, which is quite a nice added touch. It's a positive thing that you're doing, and it's a positive impact on the environment. And just knowing that you're doing your bit for the environment and something that we relay to our clients when they are going down that process. As a company and as a designer, yes, I think it is our responsibility to make clients aware of it more and more. And sometimes it just naturally comes through the process of when we are specifying particular elements within the kitchen and the general process. We had Milestone, new technology where they have the high brick surfaces using a minimum of 20% recycled materials and also using renewable energy sources. So a client putting in a new kitchen, they are most of the time putting in newer appliances. And if you look at those newer appliances, more often than not, they've got much better energy rating than their older appliances. Features like eco mode settings on those appliances will have an impact on energy usage. Often got customers that will use, say, gas or ceramic, the electric kind of hobs. And a lot of those clients are now making the switch over to induction. Positive effect that has on the energy efficiency of induction hobs is one of the kind of key ways that they're reducing their kind of energy usage and they're having an impact on the environment. LED lighting within kitchens, it makes a huge difference in comparison to your older technologies, your halogen lamps. So it's much better efficiency. Things like boiling water tap. We specify a boiling water tap on, I'd say, more than 90% of our projects these days. Very low energy usage. You're not overboiling a kettle and the amount of water that you're kind of using and the energy used to boil a full kettle. You're just using what you require. So that's another kind of positive impact that we've seen and a lot of our clients going for. Going beyond even the appliance side of things, conversation that's coming up more and more these days. We initially start the process is if the condition of the client's existing kitchen warrants it and it's good enough for reuse, we do work with one or two used kitchen companies, which we can then recommend to them. If there's the opportunity for them to cycle that kitchen and so it comes to use to someone else, that's another positive impact rather than just going straight to landfill. If you were to say who starts that conversation, it's often the client. Lastly, if I was to look at how and who we specify as a part of our company ethos, we know that the furniture is built to last. Quite nice that you could have something in there for 15, 20 years. And also as designers, we are conscious of trends, designs, styling. Obviously, we love to give clients their beautiful wow kitchens, but it's a case of being quite mindful of what we do put in there. So the styling does need to be timeless. We don't want anything in there where, say, for example, a couple of years down the line, they are thinking, we need to change this, refresh this. What were we thinking at the time? Or something's changed and it's outdated already. From our side of things, we are conscious of that. Being conscious of recycling and being eco-friendly it's a hot topic of conversation and everyone's trying to do their bit. So I think it will become more and more kind of prevalent, and more of our clients will be conscious of it and bring it up. It's already happening, and it almost happens behind the scenes. Might be just a case of being more open about the discussions on sustainability.